Hey guys, this is Mike with BTR Budget Tech Reviews here, and today is the third and final review video of the LG Volt by Virgin Mobile. Alright guys, as you can see here, we got Sonic Dash going. Very fast-paced game. It involves a lot of finger gestures. As you can see, my fingers moving left and right, going and having to push it up, down, and so forth. Somewhat like Temple Run. It's pretty much just like a better version of Temple Run. But as you can see, yeah, sorry, that was my phone in the background. But anyways, you can see that this game handles pretty well on the quad-core processor that's going on here. Of course, this only has 1 gig of RAM, and you can tell. I test this game, I test Fruit Ninja, and I test Real Racing 3. So we'll get to Real Racing 3. But as you can see here, we got Fruit Ninja going on, and Fruit Ninja allows you to use more than one finger. Of course, as you can see there, squeeze that. As you can see there, it keeps, I'm using multiple fingers here, so of course I want to get the best, I guess, footage for gaming here. But as you can see, I'm not that very good at Fruit Ninja, so let me try to get a close-up, that way you can see the screen. Honestly, it looks great for games. I freaking love it. So Fruit Ninja had no issues whatsoever. I think I die on purpose towards the end here, and of course I'm narrating this, guys. I'm not actually, talking while I'm playing. As you're seeing this video, I'm just kind of narrating it. But yeah, Fruit Ninja wasn't too bad, and as you can see there, I'm already losing. So of course I'm gonna move on here to Real Racing 3. Game takes a while to start up, depending if you have everything updated and everything like that. But as you can see here, once you get it going, it's really not that bad. Actually, you do notice somewhat of stutteriness there. As you can see there, I tended to have a little bit of stutteriness at the beginning of the race. Now, as said, this one only has 1 gig of RAM, so you really have to be patient with it, as sometimes it takes a little while for it to catch up with the game, I guess. As you can see there, you do experience a little bit of lag, and for people who use their phone for gaming a lot, that might be an issue. But if it doesn't bother you, you can work around it. But it's not that big of an issue for me as far as that goes. This game, I picked this game because it's a real high graphic interface game, and it takes about 2 gigs of memory on the phone, so, or maybe 1.5 gigs actually of memory on the phone. So of course, as you can see, the stutteriness going there, that was it. But yeah, this is Real Racing 3, guys, and next up we're gonna have the camera app going for you guys. So that's gaming. Okay guys, the last and final thing that I want to get into is the camera app, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of video, 1080p and 720p with the rear-facing camera here. Not so much the front-facing camera, because the front-facing camera honestly isn't that great of quality. It takes pretty much mediocre images when you're indoors. So let's get the camera app going, and I just want to show you guys what your features here are on screen. Up here we have the settings, and it gives you a variety of options. You can turn the shutter off, or it has a little mode where you can turn where you say cheese, and it takes the picture for you. Has the brightness, autofocus, image size. You can change that from 8 megapixels to 6 to 5. You can downgrade it to 1. So I think that's pretty cool that you can change it, but by default it's on 6. And ISO, of course, you got your white balance, color effects, timer. If you have one of those tripods, it's got auto review, which you can turn on and off depending. Geotagging, you can turn the shutter or you can change the tone sound. So it could be that one, or hold on, let me go back. Shutter sound 1, regular, and then it could just be different sounds. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me actually see if I can higher the volume here. Nope, but so yeah, I like the default one. Of course, you can change the volume keys on the side to zoom in and out, or you can, and of course the little on-screen button to take the actual picture. So, and you can change the storage options from internal storage to SD card, which I should have done earlier when I was taking video for this. But yeah, just to show you guys, and one thing that kind of disappointed me was the shutter speed, I guess. Let me see if I can lift the camera up a little bit. Shutter speed is kind of slow. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Oh, it's zoomed out all the way. Okay, so I'm going to try to just take it, and let's see how long it takes to respond to shutter speed. Takes a pretty long time, and of course if you want to review the camera, you click the little thing on the bottom and it takes it so forth from there. So, and of course that's not the only picture I have in the gallery. These are the 2 video, but it's, for whatever reason, it saves it to the internal storage rather than the actual SD card. I need to change that setting, but I will show you guys pictures that I've already taken, and going from there, of course, you have your flash option, your front-facing camera turn, and of course your mode, which you can change the scenery. You can change. It has dynamic tone. It's got panorama on there, continuous shot, takes multiple shots at once, time capture shot, and a sport shot. So it has a different variety modes. So little features like this that are added to a budget phone, and a phone, especially a prepaid phone, seems to be make it worth buying this phone. So that's the regular camera app. Now let's go to the video camera, and of course when you have video on, it always gives you the option to take long video or MMS video. So of course we're going to take long video, and just let me move the controller out of the way there. But for video, of course, you can change the settings. By default it's full HD, 1080p 920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second, and then you have your 1020 80 or 1280 by 720, excuse me, and then your QVGA, which is MMS videos, and then your QCIF, which is even smaller. And of course you can do little color effects while taking a video. I mean, if I want, I can just change it to black and white, and the video could be black and white. So as you can see there, it went from color to black and white, and I can just record a video in black and white. So I think that's pretty cool that you can do little features like that on this phone. And you know what? It's a thing that, you know, all phones shouldn't really have. I mean, let's just turn off that. And of course, some of the same functions. You can change the brightness level, geotagging, volume key as the zoom, and change the storage options for video, obviously, right? But yeah, that's the camera mode, guys, and here is a couple of videos I took earlier in the day along with some pictures. Hi, from BTR Budget Tech Reviews, and I'm taking a video. This is going to be 1080p video. It's kind of hot out here today. I just wanted to get a little footage going on how this takes in 1080p. I'll get a short video for the 720p video also. Just want to see if I can get a picture on how clear some things are. There's a branch on the floor right there. You can see the tree branches. It's got little things on it, but it's super bright out. So yeah, this is the 1080p, 30 frame per second, 720p version.
You got a pretty good view right here.
Don't know who that guy is right there. He's just a random stranger. Some trees. What do you sell? Whoa.
Alright, man, if you're not going to sign in, I think you should leave this area.
Just getting footage, bro. 720p video. Okay guys, that's it for the LG Volt review video. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being low and 5 being the best, I would rate this phone a 4.5. And the only reason why I rated a 4.5 is the durability of the phone. I still haven't been kind of sold on this phone as far as durability and make, and by that I mean how it feels in the hand. It doesn't feel bad in the hand, but at the same time it could feel a little bulkier, it could feel heavier, and honestly the material that the phone's made out of is not that great, of course. I mean, it's real plasticky feel phone, but other than that, it's a great phone. It's got a 4.7-inch QHD display, or IPS display, excuse me. It's got a quad-core processor, it's LTE. It's got both rear, front, and facing cameras with flash, and pretty much everything that you would want in a phone. And especially it's got little features that come out with phones like the LG G2 and G3, and like the little double tap to turn on. I think that's a freaking feature that is just makes the phone worth buying altogether. And of course the shortcuts, and the little LED display light down here. But like I said, that kills the battery, so you might want to turn that off if you like to not use the battery consumption that much. It's under Sprint's network, so depending where you are, you might only get 3G. But of course, like I said, you know, I stick with this at a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a great phone. I think it's a great deal. It's a great buy for either Boost or Virgin Mobile. Currently, still $149.99 at Best Buy, at least the Best Buy that I live near at. And on Virgin Mobile, it should still be at $179. So, great phone, guys. I highly recommend this phone if you're thinking of switching over from a phone like the Galaxy Ring, or you know, old phones like the Kyocera Hydro, and just like 3G phones, and time to upgrade to LTE, guys, and to a better phone that has a better power. The only thing that I really missed off on was the 1 gig of RAM that this phone has. You could really tell when playing games. But other than that, apps that like Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, everything like that seem to run smoothly. Snapchat works pretty good also. And I've actually Skyped. Skype works really great on this phone as well. So, and if I didn't mention, this phone does have visual voicemail. So, great phone, guys, for the buy, and I highly recommend this. So, of course, thank you guys for watching. Please like and share my videos if you like this. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.